Hello my fellow anti-bottom fighters and welcome back for more Pokemon Crystal with konisbored. Last time we wasted our time at the Lake of Rage called the Red Gyarados, and today we're gonna take on Team Rocket HQ. Hey, Intruder alert! How long has it been since we heard this team? The last time we ran into Team Rocket was, believe it or not, 31 episodes ago at Slowpoke Well. Slowpoke Well! That's like before the second gym and we're already like after gym 6. That's like a really freaking huge gap between trainers, believe me. I mean trainers between villainous team appearances. Yeah, Team Rocket doesn't exactly have the biggest track record in Johto. They're just like, they only appear 3 times. They pull off 3 villainous schemes in the whole of Johto. That is Slowpoke Well, Lake of Rage, and one more is coming up pretty soon. Yeah, they have a pretty weird curve of showing up in Johto. Because the thing is, the intended gym order is, technically speaking, you head off to Cianwood and All-Line first, right? But these guys, they show up at, right before Mahogany. So technically speaking, if you were to follow the gym order, then you face off against Team Rocket, like, before Gym 2, and the next time is before Gym 7. That's, like, very far apart. It makes more sense if you were to hit the Mahogany Town first though. It's my turn, there's no escape. Yeah, in Heart Gold Soul Silver, they actually appear a fair bit more. They have a bit more relevance because an additional Rocket Grunt actually shows up in Ecruteak City. But Team Rocket actually doesn't have the biggest impact to Johto, honestly speaking. Like, if you want me to be completely honest, they don't have much of an impact at Johto at freaking all. It's kinda sad, really. Really sad. And speaking of sad, Basil, evolve already. Like, pretty freaking please. Yeah, that's the thing about picking Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil evolves into Quilava pretty fast, but it takes forever to evolve into Typhlosion. In that sense, Totodile is better in its evolution, because, believe me when I say this thing, Quilava, that is, gets outclassed pretty dang quickly. Such a shame. Okay, next up we have Grimer. I forgot if Grimer is the physical or special tank. I'll probably find out soon enough. Let's try using a quick attack. Come on. Oh gee, I'm now not actually too sure. Oh boy. Shut up with your defense stalling. So yeah, Team Rocket doesn't have the biggest impact in Johto at all. That kind of miffs me. I mean, like, they're the villainous team, they should do a bit more than this. Granted, I can give the same thing to them in Kanto, but at least for Kanto, I find that they show up a lot more, basically. They have, like, minor grunts showing up every here and there, reminding us, hey, we're big shots in this place. In Johto, 3 appearances, 3 major appearances at that. That's it. You barely remember they exist otherwise. I mean, you see a few grunts in Goldenrod City as the plot progresses, but yeah, besides that, they're pretty worthless. It's kinda sad. Anyway, these 2 Rocket Grunts, every time you trip a Persian statue, these guys show up. Believe me, you will hate these guys if you don't do the trick that I'm about to show off. Because believe me, running into this, finally, the Rattatas used Quick Attack back on me. I was waiting for that. Gee, at least, finally, the game AI gets smart. Believe me, you will hate running into these 2 Rocket Grunts over and over again. Surveillance cams like the Pokémon statues will keep appearing until you trip a secret switch. Oh, really? Yeah, basically every time you hit into a Persian statue, you will get a forced encounter with these 2 guys. Trust me when I say this gets annoying really fast. I mean, like, I out-leveled them by at least 10 levels because I hit the Olivine first. This is the ones in the ninja hideout. They are trapped to confound intruders like you. But still, it's cannon fodder. These Rocket Grunts are cannon fodder if you hit through Johto in the intended order, because they can be somewhat threatening if you hit to Mahogany Town first, then the level curve makes some semblance of sense. Also, Magnemite's in front, so I better switch in Basil. If not, Julian's gonna get fried pretty badly. But yeah. Ooh, yikes. This is giving me bad Jasmine flashbacks. Olivine Gym did not go well at all. I was so underleveled for that. Also, this is what you should have done to Jasmine Basil. You should have been the MVP for that gym. Don't think I forgot. I've said in the episode, you better be the MVP of that gym, Basil. And who ended up being the MVP of that gym? Ozzy and Maggie. I have no words. Anyway, yeah. At least Basil's kind of pulling her weight now. Sort of, I guess. Kulava stats kind of meh. I can't wait till Basil evolves into Typhlosion, really, believe me. What do you gotta do? Anyway, one more Ember, and there. This is how Jasmine should have went, basically. Instead, I have to rely on Reflect stalling and PT stalling all of Iron Tail away before I stood a chance against her Steelix. Oops. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's it for Scientist Jet. I get it. Alright, I'll divulge a secret about our hideout. That thing on the floor up ahead is a warp panel. If you step on it, you'll be warped back to the entrance. So it's basically a free escape rope. If you... Alright, here's the secret. A secret switch, better press it. If you actually press the computer and check it out, it deactivates all of the Persian statues in Rocket HQ. Thank freaking goodness. This means that you can basically bypass those two grunts for the rest of the episode, basically. See? Haha, can't get me. You know, I really wish you could, like, bypass some of these Persian statues without pressing that switch. It's sort of like Magus' Castle and Chrono Trigger. There are actually statues with trigger encounters in that game, but you can go behind the statues in the hallway and it won't trigger. So, in a sense, yeah, these are forced encounters. So I'm kind of miffed you kind of have to press that switch, and if you didn't know that, you have to run into those Rocket Grunts forever. Are you alright? Your Pokemon are hurt and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine. Sure thing, Lance. Bonus, let's give it our best for Pokemon. For Pokemon! For Pokemon, sure. Anyway, I think... Alright, let's keep Julian in front. If this is the Rocket Grunt I'm thinking of, it's the guy with the Venonets. Special attack EVs. You rotten little pest! What did I do? Hijack into your completely secret hideout? Actually, I did just that. I don't get how you could always enter villainous team hideouts in Pokemon games, because most of the time they're not really well hidden at all. Like, seriously speaking, at least it makes some semblance of sense with the Plasma Frigate in Black and White 2, but the rest of them, not a flipping chance. Anyway, let's switch out to Maggie. Let's get some... I want Maggie to be a Thundershock special attack spammer. So I will dump this thing out. Also, Foresight. Did I say that Rocket HQ was kind of an anticlimax if you hit the Olivine first? I did already? Well, oops then. Ooh, Confusion. I think Steel resists Steel resists Psychic type in this game, so oops. I believe Steel actually loses its Psychic resistance in Gen 6. Same with Dark, which is why I tried using... No, not Dark, Ghost on Dark. Yeah, which was ironically why I tried to use Shadow Ball on Jasmine Steelix, because I forgot about that. Believe me, I forgot. Steel used to resist a lot more, but then they gave it... It lost a couple of resistances when it went to Gen 6. It lost its resistance to Ghost, I know that. Dark, I also believe it lost its resistance to Dark, so, oops. And there goes the Rocket Grunt, kinda pathetic. Ugh. Yeah, only the boss knows the password for that door. Where's the boss? Who knows? Go look for yourself. You aren't gonna stop me? Worst hideout ever. No hidden item? Now I'm sad. Okay. Oh, what do you have? Door won't open? Well, duh. It has to have a password that only Team Rocket knows. These guys are dumb. But I am glad to hear the Team Rocket battle team, because once again, as I already said, this team is freaking awesome, and it's kind of a shame that you don't hear it all that much in this game. Because really, it's flipping nice. Okay, go bad. Let's switch to Basil. Basil needs some speed EVs. Basil needs to be faster. Oh, yikes, Screech are pretty bad. The Team Rocket Grunts, at least they're slightly better now. They have somewhat evolved Pokemon. Oh, are you kidding me? That's it. Furret, get rid of this thing. Furret is like my MVP, dude. Alright. They have some semblance of challenge, I guess. Not really. Again, if you head to Olivine first, these guys are jokes. If you head to Mahogany, then actually, heading to Mahogany does have its advantages. I mean, like, first of all, Team Rocket encounters make much more sense because we run into Team Rocket almost immediately after this, too. And second of all, hey, I'm just a grunt. I don't know the password. Too bad for you. At least he has a sense of humor. Or what now? It takes 2 passwords to get into the boss quarter. Those passwords are known only to a few rockets. That rocket over there very graciously told me so. Conus, let's go get the passwords. Okay, bye. Second of all, another advantage, gee, I can't talk, to going to Mahogany Town first is, that guy in the cave is incredibly tough. Is actually, let me think, I forgot what the other advantage was. Besides having a more coherent story plot feel, another advantage of heading to Mahogany Town first is actually, the fact that you can sort of have more fun with Rocket HQ, I guess. I used to work for Sylph. When I run research for Team Rocket, a medicine child like you needs to be punished. Wasn't Sylph Co completely destroyed by a child too? Sylph Co, don't remind me of that place. The first time I played Pokemon Leaf Green, I was like 9. It was like my first video game on a handheld. I got so lost at Sylph Co. It wasn't even funny at like freaking all. And then it turns out a while later, oh, are you serious? Yikes. And then it turns out when I found out that the card key was at level 5 and it made Sylph Co a complete joke, let's just say I wasn't very happy. Not a happy person at all. So yeah. It's funny because the second time I played Pokemon Leaf Green, I was like freaking underleveled because I didn't battle everyone at Sylph Co. Believe me, you should never skip trainer battles in Pokemon. If you do, you will completely mess up the level curve and yikes. Okay, you are quite strong, sir. So yeah, Rocket HQ, nothing much to say to it. I prefer the, again, I thought the intended gym leader is the gym route is through Olivine. Maggie better take this thing out. Rocket HQ actually makes more sense to be taken out first, but unfortunately everyone takes out the Sea and Wood first because that is the intended gym order, so oops. Actually, it might make more sense if I had grinded at Rocket HQ before I freak you. I had a feeling that was happening soon. Too bad I kind of resist self-destruct. Haha. Then maybe I wouldn't have been underleveled for Jasmine if I went here first. Yeah, that actually makes more sense. A mere tactical error cost me. A radio signal that drives Pokemon mad. My experiment is a complete success. My promotion is assured. This loss means absolutely nothing. Oh, I am poisoned. Oops, alright. It's not like I don't have like 22 Petra berries to cure that freaking poisoning. No siree. Do I know the password? Maybe. But no weakling's gonna get it. Alright then, what do we have? Another Rocket Grunt. Again, I do like that they introduced female Rocket Grunts in this game. Gen 1 had no female Rocket Grunts at freaking all. Kind of like gender bias, like no feminine things whatsoever, but yeah. Alright, let's send in Basil. Basil needs more experience. At this point, I couldn't care about effort values and whatever. Okay, we have Rep. Rep makes it so that you're unable to switch out. Other than that, it's completely really worthless. In Gen 1, it was OP as heck because you couldn't even use any moves when you were being repped. So, yikes. It's pretty much the word I have to say. But besides that, Team Rocket, they usually use poison-type mons. Why do every villainous team use poison-type mons? Like the Zubats and whatever? Is that a thing? Villainous teams tend to use like poison mons, dark mons, all this sort of stuff. Zero Grow level 27. I don't know why. I honestly don't. And we have Glue. Glue. I'm just keeping Basil in. Might as well fry the thing. Gloom's evolved form of Oddish. Meant to use Ember. Oops. Gloom is the evolved form of Oddish. Freak it. Now I'm asleep. Where are my mint berries? Mint berries. I forget what the equivalent term of her Hoenn berry is for this thing. It's not Persim, it's not Pecha, it's cherry? I forgot. Oh wow, that's sad. I don't really know my berry stuff all that well. And yeah, but I do. Yes, now I can think of another good reason for going to Vargedy Town first is that you can listen to this theme. This theme is awesome. Alright, stop. I'll tell you. The password to the boss's room is Slowpoke Tail, but it's useless unless you have 2 passwords. Ah, I see. Oops, I think I might have got the other one. Yeah, worthless. Anyway, what do we have here? I don't care that Pokemon are hurt by our experiment. Gee, that's harsh. Petta's gonna come after you, you know. Or Team Plasma. Actually, they don't care either. Alright, Scientist Mitch sent out Ditto. Ooh, I have one of these as well. Level 24. Okay, this seems very bad. Let's send out Basil, see if it transforms. If it does, then it's an idiot. Because I have a water type. There we go, see? Ditto transform into a purple Quilava. Again, Quilava sprite actually looks really cute in this game, the Quilava enemy sprite, but let's just say that Ditto is an idiot. A complete idiot. Yeah, Ditto copies all the stats, all the movesets, and Quilava's movesets kinda suck. Like, really suck. Poor Basil. Also, Purple Basil is about to get wrecked by Surf. Such a good HM. Such a good HM. Yeah, you're an idiot. Don't let that be a lesson to you. Don't transform until you know your opponent's full team. My brother actually uses an Eevee in his competitive team. Thinking is my strong suit, not battling. Like I said, don't be an idiot. If we turn up the power of our radio signal for broadcast nationwide, the very thought excites me. I believe you might actually be able to, at the Lake of Rage, listen to some broadcast. I didn't actually show it off because it's not particularly interesting. Oh, sure. I think I forgot to use my carbos. And PP up, I still haven't decided what to use these for. Actually, you know, I can totally use one for like Julian Surf. I know I'm never gonna ditch that. Alright, so Carbos, raise the speed of one Pokemon. This goes straight to Jason. What do you expect? What else? Alright, we found a protein, alright. So what do I use these for? Vitamins are very good items, but most people I know never use them because, like, why? Alright, raises attack of one Pokemon. This should go to Jason again, I guess. Alright, what do you gotta say? You're challenging me to a battle. Ha! You're nuts, but you have guts. I like that. If you can beat me, I'll tell you a password to the boss's room. Alright, nice. I kinda like this guy. I believe he's somewhat replaced by Petrel in Heart Gold Soul Silver, this Hyak guy. Or was it Proton? I forgot. Anyway, we have Raticate. Nothing much to it, I guess. Finally, these guys start spamming quick attacks. I was kind of expecting them to do that earlier because, believe me, Rattatas and Raticates can and will spam quick attack for a few quick shots off of you. Ooh, nice, a crit. Oh, wow. You guys are more pathetic than I remember. See, I told you! Ooh, they actually did quite a fair bit of damage because it lowered my defense beforehand, but yeah. Okay, bye. Wow, I'm gaining kind of nice experience here. This place is actually pretty decent experience. Yuck, you're good. Yuck. The password to the boss's room? I think it's Raticate Tail. Raticate Tail and Slowpoke Tail. You guys have no imagination whatsoever.